Before the modern era, when a crime or incident took place, the police would have to find physical evidence. However, with the invention of cameras and CCTV, everything has changed. Sometimes more questions are left than answers. Here are 5 unsolved mysteries with creepy CCTV footage. Number 5. The disappearance of Stephen Kocher. In April 2009, Stephen Kocher quit his job in Salt Lake City and moved to St. George, Utah. After spending more than 2 months struggling to find a job, Stephen suddenly left St. George on December 12, 2009. The next day, he telephoned 2 of his friends and claimed that he was in Las Vegas. Stephen never offered any explanation for his trip, but his family believes that he may have been looking for a job. However, these phone calls were the last time anyone ever heard of Stephen, before he mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Investigators uncovered some surveillance footage of Stephen taken on December 14, 2009 from a CCTV camera at a residence in the Henderson neighbourhood. The video showed Stephen parking his car, crossing the street, walking down the sidewalk and then disappearing out of the frame. It is thought that this is the last confirmed sighting of him. Number 4. The mysterious death of Alan Jeal. On February 25, 2014, a nude male body washed ashore on a beach in Perranporth, England. A set of headphones were found in the man's mouth, as well as a rolled up sock. In a police statement they said the white Apple iPhone or iPod style headphones with volume control were looped around the back of the sock and were trailing out of his mouth. Also found nearby were his jacket, a wallet and a photo of a toddler. Suicide was one possibility, as he was a loner. However, unexplained injuries to Alan's chest and head meant that foul play couldn't be ruled out. The day before his body was found, he travelled from Wadebridge to Truro and was seen wandering through the area on CCTV footage. The strangest part of the CCTV footage showed Alan wearing a completely different jacket than the one found near his body. The jacket that he wore in the footage was never recovered. The rest of his clothing and his bank and credit cards are also missing. Number 3. Room 209 Screaming Ghost. This footage was captured in 2003 in the Wingate Hotel. Upon hearing loud screams from room 209, the hotel staff goes to check out the disturbance to find that the room is unoccupied. When one of the staff members is outside the room, screaming can be heard through his walkie-talkie, and upon entering the room, a mysterious mist leaves and the lights begin to flicker. Here's the video.
It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct? John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary. I'm officially freaked out now.
Number 2. Lars Mittank. In July 2014, 28-year-old German Lars Mittank had a holiday with a couple of friends at Golden Sands in Bulgaria. This was a very popular destination for young people from Germany and England. When partying on the beach, he gets into a fight with rival football fans. Lars, being a fan of football club Werder Bremen, has a heated argument with supporters of the rivals Bayern Munich team. The conflict ends up with a brawl, and Lars suffers a small blow to his ear. This left him with a ruptured eardrum. At the end of the trip, a doctor prescribes him an antibiotic called cefuroximine 500 and refers him to a hospital. When the holiday finished, he decided to stay in Bulgaria for further treatment. Just a day later, he shows extremely erratic and bizarre behaviour, all caught on CCTV cameras. Following this, he's vanished into thin air. Here's the footage. Number 1. The Disappearance of Pamela Butler. On February 12, 2009, 47-year-old Pamela Butler called her mother from her home in Washington, D.C. to tell her that her boyfriend, Jose Rodriguez, was planning to take her out for a meal on Valentine's Day. Sometime during the next few days, Pamela vanished without explanation. When Pamela's family searched her home, she was nowhere to be seen. Even though both of Pamela's cars were still there, her keys, purse and credit cards had gone missing. Strangely, some bedsheets were also missing from the house. Pamela was always concerned about her personal safety and had equipped her home with surveillance cameras at nearly every exit. However, after looking over the surveillance footage, it only raised more perplexing questions. The last footage of Pamela shows her walking outside to get mail on February the 12th, but there is no sign of her leaving afterwards. The next day, Jose Rodriguez is shown arriving at Pamela's house, where he claimed that Pamela suddenly broke up with him without explanation and kicked him out. Over the next 3 days, Jose can be seen going in and out of the house to collect his belongings. However, he had claimed Pamela was not there on any of the occasions. Strangely enough, none of the camera angles show her leaving the house at any point, and although she could have got out the upstairs windows, this would have been strange behaviour, as there was no sign in the house of foul play or a struggle.